This is a sports catastrophe production. Hey there, how there, ho there, it's Jeff Cutter W. Welcome you to another sports catastrophe on the state. And on this day, July the 6th, in the year 1957, so 65 years ago, if you were born this day, you're now a Canadian citizen or citizen. On this day, Althea Gibson, the woman you see in this picture, shocked everyone by being the first black woman and technically the first black person to ever win Wimbledon. As everyone knows, Wimbledon is one of the most prestigious tennis majors of all time. So she thought she would be that good. She was. I will give you the biography of her in a sense. So she was born in South Carolina to sharecroppers. All that. She went from South Carolina to Harlem. And, in Harlem, she would take up fighting and all that. However, she got into tennis and she was doing pretty well for herself. So, anyway, Althea Gibson was supposedly taken out of U.S. events because of her race and all that, and that competitions were on white sanctioned clubs and all that. However, in 1950, after a retired champion actually bitched and complained, they decided, screw it, we will allow Gibson to go to the Nationals. But anyway, it was major. A black woman was now being in the U.S. Nationals. So anyway, Althea Gibson, as you can see, won the 1957 Wimbledon. But what people forget is that she won the French Open singles title in 1956, Australia 57, U.S. Open 57, and Wimbledon 57. So she won 3 of the 4 majors in 1957. And won Wimbledon, U.S. Open again in 58. She was good. I said she won in 57. My fault. I read it wrong. She won the Grand Slam doubles title in Australia, not singles. My apologies. But she was basically the number 1 player in the world. All that. So she was technically the number 1 seed. In Section 1, Louise Brawl took down Bermuda's Heather Brewer. Section 2 saw Darlene Hart, the 5 seed, take down Budding of Germany. Section 3 saw No take down Edwards. Number 4. Section 4 saw Rosie Reyes of Mexico, go through the quarterfinals. Betty Pratt of the United States won her thing. The number 3 seed was Shirley Bloomer of England, but she lost to fellow Brit Christine Truman. Section 7 saw South Africa's Sandra Reynolds movement, and Section 8 saw Althea Gibson. She beat the Hungarian Komarski, the Australian Hellier, and then the Brit Hohing, moved to the quarterfinals. And in the quarterfinals, she took on Reynolds of South Africa and won 6-3, 6-4. In the semis, she beat the Brit Christine Truman 6-1, 6-1, and would now face the number 5 seed Darlene Hart, who surprised everyone by beating number 2 Louise Brawl, and then beat number 4 Dorothy Nutt. So it was number 5 versus number 1, Hart versus Gibson. And Gibson proved she was the number 1 woman in the world with a 6-3, 6-2 win. That's what happened today, 65 years ago. She became the first black person to win Wimbledon. either male or female. It took 18 years for a male to win it, and that was Arthur Ashe. So anyway, after winning so many singles and doubles titles, Gibson retired in 1958. She actually joined the LPGA tour at age 37 in 1964. But unfortunately, racial discrimination would hurt her. She actually won a car at the Dennis Shore tournament. All that. She did pretty good for herself. Her best tournament finish was second in the 1970 Buick Open. She did quite well. Althea Gibson was just amazing and all that. Unfortunately, though, medical expenses would ruin her financial thing. But she had a great legacy. When Althea Gibson won her major, the next non-white woman was Yvonne Goolagong in 1971, winning the Grand Slam, and Serena Williams in 1999 was the next African American woman to win a Grand Slam. That's pathetic, don't you think? I mean, Venus also did her job, but yeah, it was amazing. She was fantastic and all that. There's actually a film about Althea Gibson to be made soon, so that should be amazing. I hope. So anyway, yeah, she was a trailblazer that nobody knows and probably nobody even wants to know. But screw you, racial equality for all. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I did.